Da 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 da. Welcome to our show. I'm Vincent Wong, Andrew Wok, founder
of Harbor Times
and Solution
and
on Wheels.
HKSOW, Solutions on Wheels.
Tonight there will be a race.
Yes, you're doing Chariots of Fire, but at this race, you're more likely to see some of this.
Why?
Because tonight, Ronnie Tong's Power of Democracy is going to be hosting a fundraiser showing the new movie Race, which is about Jesse Owens, who of course was the Black American sprinter, who won, I believe, 4 gold medals at the 1936 Olympics, which were in Berlin, at the height of super racist Nazi Germany, and hence this.
But still, there are people running like this.
There are people running like that,
Not the Chariot of Fire.
Not Chariots of Fire theme song. I think that had to do with a 4-minute mile. So, Ronnie Tong is having his Power of Democracy, and here's something crazy. For a guy that was a pandem politician, he split out, he's got his own new thing now. Used to be, but now he's finding the middle path, whatever that is. He's got some big guns coming to this thing as his keynote speakers, not 1, but 2 of the top 3 dogs in Exco. John Song.
Carrie Lam.
And Carrie Lam.
Yeah.
How about that? And I looked at that list and I'm like, Ronnie Tong, what are you up to? You've got John Song and Carrie Lam coming as keynote speakers. They'll also have Shalini Matani from the Zubin Foundation, interesting organization that recently had their list. They do work kind of promoting the role of ethnic minorities in Hong Kong. The Zubin Foundation, great work. And also somebody I don't know, Dr. Chen Su-chok. Headmaster and founder of Christian Zhensheng College. Okay, what is he famous for? Why is he on this list with all these
He is very
VIPs?
famous for his anti-drug school.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. They are still finding a location for their school.
Is this the one they were trying to put in Silvermine Bay, Moi Wo?
Yeah.
And none of the neighbors wanted it around, and they kicked up a big stink.
After 6 years, they're still finding.
Shame on you, Silvermine Bay.
Yeah.
By the
after
way.
that, after 6 years.
Okay.
And the students are sleeping in sleeping bag on the ground.
No. Really?
Still, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's shameful.
Yeah, shameful. I was following this case when I was a young media person.
Okay.
And the problem is still not solved.
Well, maybe we'll have to get an update from Dr. Chan tonight.
Okay.
So so how is Ronnie Tong bringing in these heavyweights? And admittedly, Carrie Lam and John Song, among all the Exco, are the most to show, how do I put it, a willingness to cross the aisle, we might say, in other jurisdictions. And so I think that's really interesting. They're coming out. Combine that with the blog that John Song put out on the weekend about diversity of Hong Kongers. He even said you don't have to speak Cantonese to be a Hong Konger.
Yep.
Thanks, John Song. I appreciate that, really, I do.
Well, my solution, linking back to the Monday's episode.
Yeah.
I think for young people who are willing to do things from the ground up, they might say things that you really, 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 really hate.
Okay.
But think about it. If they don't say it, do you think they would just shut up?
No, of course not. Of course not.
I mean, everybody were young before.
Yeah, of course.
You
got to say what you got to say.
Yeah. I mean, they will use different platforms.
Yeah.
So you rather they vent it out, debate with them, or discuss with them, debate or discuss, or do it both.
Yeah.
And try to convince them to at least understand your viewpoint.
Yeah.
I mean, they may not agree with you.
Yeah.
But they can be convinced, or at least they can be more understanding about why you're saying things like this and acting like this.
Yeah.
And it is also beneficial for you to understand why they say things like this.
Okay.
And understand the action.
Well,
I mean, that's my solution.
Yeah. And that's.
I mean, you cannot just simply hammer them.
Yeah.
I mean, they cannot be hammered, basically.
Okay.
I mean, you hammer them, they go there. You hammer them, they go there.
Well, and if you put that up against the whole theme of this evening that Ronnie Tong's putting together, where you've got people like making an effort to listen, doing what you're saying they should be doing, right? Listening and talking, and so it's good. It looks like John Song and Carrie Lam are out there talking and listening to people if they're willing to show up with their former political opponents. To be part of the discussion at a fundraiser for Ronnie Tong's new gig. So it'll be very interesting to see kind of the messages that are in that. And so people can watch for that tomorrow. See what kind of solutions at least our senior political leaders are trying to find.
One more point to note is that I'm very, very curious to see which of the Pandemocrats
come out
will will go to the premiere tonight.
Yeah.
It will be very interesting too.
Yeah.
Because the pandemic was kind of like draw the line clearly
with Ronnie Tong.
With Ronnie Tong. So
Chong and Lam can be big enough to attend his fundraiser. Yeah, that's a great one. Let's watch and see.
All right, with that, I have to thank for all the research work by the good work from Mr. Andrew Wang.
Okay, thank you very much. And you're always looking for great solutions, Vincent Wang.
Thank you, and
Cheers.
see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.